It's 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, and it's time for the show that brings you the best deals in vaping, broadcast from the VaporJoe's bunker in the heart of New Jersey and coming at you from the Vaping Underground Live Network on YouTube. I'm your host and deals diva, TygerTyger, and with me, as always, is the infamous, proudly politically incorrect, and always devilishly handsome VaporJoe. So grab a vape, a beverage, and don't touch that dial. You're in for 90 minutes of interactive, informative, and money-saving vape chat. Welcome to DoneDeal.
Yes, welcome to DoneDeal. All right, I'm getting an echo. You getting an echo? People getting an echo out there?
No.
It's so weird. The Petners.
Yeah.
You know, it's just odd still here.
It's like, is one of your brothers or sisters here?
And it's like, and introducing the Petners. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, okay. We're an act. All right, give me a sec here. All right, select. Sorry, I'm going through all my emails.
Are you too busy, or?
No, I just got a shit ton of emails as soon as this all went live. So I was trying to filter through them all. You guys have no idea how many fucking emails I get every day.
Eva's right. The Petners. It sounds like a sitcom. Eva, some days, yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
It completely is. All right, so yes, welcome to DoneDeal. We have a lot to talk today, but today's going to be kind of a difficult show with deals because the last few, well, almost week has been all Labor Day deals, and most of them are gone. Yeah. So we're going to have to kind of wing it. We're going to have to jerry-rig it today. We're going to do the best we can. Just give me 1 second here. I got to play with VC. I got to play with myself 1 second.
Okay. You having fun with that?
Just give me a second. I got to find you. Why are you not on my screen? There you are. I got to lower you a little bit. That's probably why I'm getting an echo. Okay, talk Tiger.
Okay, talk Tiger.
Okay, that's better. Less echo on my end.
All right.
So, how was everybody's Labor Day? Did you all get some good stuff? I got some good stuff. Let's see. Talk to me, people in the chat room. What did you get? Anything good? We have to wait for the lag.
Yeah. Chat is always ahead of the video.
Hey, somebody give me the darky version of Vaping Underground Live. I can't. I keep forgetting the game.
Joe!
What? It's the dark version.
Well, I forget the trigger for that one. Let me see. Is that it? Oh, 3Dog, yes. Okay, there it is. Thank you, 3Dog.
Oh, so much better. Black chat matters.
Okay.
Aww. Yeah, black chat matters. Okay, good. There we go. So much better. All right. So let's see what people got. Somebody said batteries and juice. That's it? Like one person?
Oh, Albie got a Boreas, and he loves it. Cool.
Let's see here. Let's see. Batteries, juice, a Boreas. All right, you guys suck. All right, somebody said they got a Gemini. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm going to tell you what I got. Fuck y'all then. I got, you know what's cool? e-cig.com was going crazy. All right, listen. I have to get off screen for just a second. My ear is like driving me crazy, and I have to get a Q-tip. Give me 1 second. So it's like I have like
For
one of those
real?
things they stick in your ear. It's like I got one of those things in Star Wars they stick in your ear to interrogate you. I will be right back.
What? Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Well, then, back to you guys. I can tell you I did no shopping. I know. I meant to, and I was just busy, and I didn't. There was a couple things I was going to look for. I was going to look for a few wraps for mods. There was a sale over at J-Wraps, and I just did not get organized soon enough, so I missed out. But in terms of other stuff, there was nothing I was really, really hunting for, so I just decided to save some money and not shop. So what else? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Evil Woman got a Zippo mod, Zippo-like mod, and it's sub-ohms. Wow, I didn't know they built that into those little tiny. Those are the coolest little things. I still have one that I keep handy because they're just the greatest little stealthy little emergency thing. And Jill got some LG HE4s. Nice. Cheryl's got a Kanger drip box and juice. Right on. And Andy, yeah, no Labor Day across the pond. Sorry to you. Cobra's cat got wire and a vapor flask. Oh, did you get it yet, Cobra's cat? I know a few people were really happy with theirs that they got. Primitive Farm got a tilt mod. Hey! Joe's not here, so we can cheer for the tilt mod. Tank's coming. Flavorings for Ginger. And Jill Snodden got a vapor flask, Gemini, and batteries. Nice. And Latin Lady, I didn't do nothing. This is all him. All him.
I'm sorry. Apparently a spider came out of my ear. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys ever have like just a crazy itch in your ear for absolutely no reason, and it's like torture? That's what this was like. It could not be helped, especially when you got cans on. You know, so sorry. I had to take care of that. Okay, my bad. So
lots
what
of good stuff. Good? Oh yeah, we've been checking out what people got for Labor Day, and lots of good stuff. Jill also got a blue stone wrap at Vapor Skins and a Limitless Plus clone. Bruce got a Limitless XI. Okay, got it today. Nice. How you liking it so far? Cobra's cat still waiting on her vapor flask, or his. I'm not sure. Forgive me. You'll be very happy when it arrives. I'm certain of that. So, and the Primitive Farm, another 120 mils of T-Max Dragon Fruit Crown Apple. So good. That is an instant favorite.
Okay.
So
yeah.
What about you, Joe? What did you score? What did you score for Labor Day?
Before the spider came out of my ear, I picked up. We picked up for you. The 3 bottles of boba.
Oh, that's right. I was telling them, talking with vape in my mouth. I was telling them I didn't get anything, but that's because technically you ordered it for me, but that's right. Joe found a deal on my beloved Thai boba, and so I'm really looking forward to that coming in because I've missed it. That's one of those few really special ones that when the 30 mils was gone, I kind of wrung out the bottle and wiped away a tear. So I'm so glad to be getting some of that in.
Yeah, Breezy was running a was it 25% off all his name brand juice, and that boba's is expensive, and it's like $21.99 for a 30 ml, which like to me I find to be extremely highway robbery. So with the 25% off, it makes it more palatable. And then I picked up I don't know, just one of those like trendy kind of like they have like the labels everybody hates because they mimic like Skittles. So I picked up, it was like 3 30 mils for like $17. I just wanted to see what it was like. They come in unicorn bottles. It was apple pie ice cream. So basically it's apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and whipped cream. So it should be good. I think I'm safe with that. So we'll try that out. But as I was saying, e-cig.com had some crazy deals going on. And I know because I know how much I made for them this Labor Day, and it was a lot of money. And they were selling some shit like you wouldn't believe. Like I picked up the Age Cigar 75 water, the DNA 75. I always said it was such a stupid mod, like a stupid chip, but it was so cheap. It was like $39. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, that I will buy. But for the first time since the regs, I ran into the identification wall, where I had to like, copy my driver's license and send it to them. I'm like, dude, it's me. Okay, it's me. It says at VaporJoes.com. You know I'm 21. Anyway, I got around it.
A couple times over now.
I got around it. Yes, this is true. Shut up.
Well, somebody does have a birthday coming up.
Yes, yes, I do. But anyway, we can get into that in a second. So,
all right.
So I got around all the age verifications. I'm like, you know who I am. I'm fucking 21. Get over it. And they sent it to me. So hopefully the next few, well, there'll be no Mod Envy to show you, but next DoneDeal will definitely have things to show you.
Oh, guess what? The code is still good at Breezy. 25% off all liquids. Big Bam has informed us that code is still working tonight.
Oh, well, good.
So if you haven't tried some of the bobas, they are just terrific. All of them are great. My favorites are definitely the Thai and the Jazzy, but they also have, there's a honeydew kind of one. Now I forget the name. Dewey? Is it Dewey Boba?
Dewey Boba.
Okay, and another one I can't remember the name of it all, but
it's called Shitty Boba. No, I'm kidding.
Come on, slow your roll. Seriously, all of the bobas are great, but Thai boba, just in my opinion, just stands out so far. It is so unique and just so yummy. So if you haven't had a chance to try any of those, try them at 25% off. I just can't even imagine you regretting it. So.
Right, and while you're there, he also has 27 pages worth of e-liquid from different companies. It's not, I don't even think Breezy makes their own liquid. Mm-hmm. They have 27 pages of different liquids. They even had, which was really cheap, it was down to $11.99. They had Jimmy the Juice Man.
Okay.
I don't know why, but Jimmy the Juice Man tends to be very popular. I don't know what happened, but they had his patented, his amazing creme brulee, and all the other ones that he had down to $11.99 plus the 25% off, which was just ungodly cheap. He was like dumping them. By the time I got there, all that was left was zero there. Because I would have bought up some creme brulee. That's good stuff.
Oh wow.
But anyway, they have tons of different juices over there. I mean, when I mean tons, fucking tons. So check it out. A great place to check out for all your juice needs, because I guarantee you there is at least one juice he has that you vape on a regular basis. If you're into the wholesale kind of juice lines, I'm not. I tend to buy I'm wrong. There's one wholesale juice line I'm into, and that would be the Irie Nights from Standard.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Usually, I buy the local stuff, like T-Max and stuff like that. And what have you.
Another really good one. Yep.
So that's a bonus deal right there, because I didn't even think that was still going. Some people are extending their coupons. I know there was a ton of sales this month. So I mean this week. Now, like I said, it's going to be a little hard because I'm going to have to check each deal, see if the coupon's still working. I know some of them are dead. Like everything at 101 I know is dead.
Yeah.
I know the Labor Day coupon over at Vapor Beast is dead. I know the Labor Day coupon code over at e-cig.com is dead. And that was a crazy deal. I should just piss you off and tell you the deals you missed. That's what I should do.
The DoneDeal, the You Frickin' Missed It edition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Oh, that would be bad. That would be bad. Don't hurt them.
What? I didn't. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me get over to my thingy.
Well, what about vape mail? What about other stuff?
Well, we don't have any.
Okay. You don't want to. Oh well.
Wait, I'm wrong. I bought one of these. I got this. A battery holder.
Ah, yes.
Now, look, this is going to kind of tie into a deal, okay? Because I bought this on Amazon, and it's where's this shipping from though? Is this from China now? Because sometimes, let's see. Yeah, see, sorry, I sold them all out on the let's see, 6 new for that.
Sold them all out.
Well, if you want to spend a little bit more, but the only one left that's not China on Amazon is going to be about $8.
Oh, okay.
That's a little expensive. Anyway, I got this for $5.98, free shipping with Prime. This thing is awesome. I mean, you could find these lots. You could find these on eBay. And what it is, it's a lipstick stand.
Yeah.
And basically, it holds your 18650s and 18500s perfectly. Okay?
And you're welcome.
Perfectly.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Well, I'm the one who found those and repurposed them a few years ago now. So.
Yes. And it's just great. I keep it right next to my charger. And I keep, I try to keep them in order, like which mods go where, but I keep them married for those that need to be married. They have their little hotel room areas. Great for the price. Like I said, $5.98. There were a ton of them. They're gone now.
They work great for 18650s, 18500s. Your 18350s are a little short if you still have anything that uses those. They're hard to get out, but if you put something in the bottom, just a little wad of foam or something like that, then even your 18350s will work.
Do you think they would fit the bottom part?
I found them hard to get out because they're about the height of that. And so then you're kind of picking at them and trying to get them out, and it's hard. So yeah, like I say, my solution to that was always just to cut a little square of foam and just shove it in the bottom, and then
that works.
And then it makes it stick up enough you can grab it.
So. Okay, so that's my vape mail, I think. Yep, that's it.
All right, there you go.
So a lipstick holder, guys, a lipstick holder for my vape mail.
He's very secure.
Yes. Okay. So that's that. So we're going to have to just move on deals. Now, the only problem, like I said, is a lot of these deals are dead. I would say every deal on my front page, well, not every deal, but almost every deal on my front page is dead. But I'm going to look. Well, not today's deals. Today's deals are good. But let me just take a look. What's up? All right, let's see. All right, well, it seems like Fuggin' Vapor's deal is still going. Now, I've been doing Fuggin' Vapor for a while, but just their juice deals. Now they're starting to make juice with hardware. Now, let me see here. Get the link.
Kelvin wants you to get some UK deals going on.
Yeah, it's called GearBest.
Yeah, point taken. International.
No, I'm kidding. All right, so yes, this is it. This is the Fuggin' Labor Day, buy one get one free on their juice. That's that one, but this one is a little different. Give me a second here. This is the deal to what's known as their 15 great deals. When you get over there, click the link. It's going to bring you this special page. It's called the Fuggin' Deals page. Now, the BOGO is on that page. It's kind of funny because we, for some reason, in the vaping community in our groups, we get eyeglass spam a lot. Okay, people selling eyeglasses.
Sunglasses specifically. Yeah.
Well, yeah, sunglasses. Well, apparently they're giving away free sunglasses over orders of $60. so it just kind of.
All
just
right.
kind of.
That's a little strange, but hey,
apparently this
a freebie's a freebie.
Apparently this deal is only going on for another hour and a half. So I was wrong. It didn't expire. So you have an hour and a half to take advantage of these deals. Okay, so this is how it works. For 60, you get a pair of free sunglasses for over $60. You get a 30 ml bottle of something called Snap Crapple. snap, crackle, and drop for a penny if you spend $30 or more. And then we start moving into the regular deals. Now, there's some in there I was looking at look pretty interesting. Let's see here. This was a bit expensive, but you get a lot for it. Let's see here. You get an RX, a Rouleau RX 2-3. You get a SmokeTech TFV8 Baby, and 120 mils of juice for I think you get 2 tanks. I'm not sure. Let me see here. For $89. But that is a pretty crazy, like, that package is pretty extensive. Like, you could take that and just give that to somebody. Like, that's everything you're gonna need. Hold on, show notifications block. Thank you. To another deal they have. They have the buy one get one, so you can get 120 mils of juice for $24. Then you get another free. Okay, so $240 for $24. Then they have the Think Fuggin' Pink, which I think is kind of cute for the ladies. Basically, you get the Target. Remember the Target mod that you have on the Vapor? I'm sorry, the Vapor Esso Target.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, they have it in pink. They have it in pink.
Oh, cool.
With a matching tank, in pink, and 120 mils of juice for $59.
Nice.
Which isn't bad because the Target mod itself is $30 plus the tank you have to assume is worth $15, right? And then you're getting 120 mils of juice, so easily a great deal. Now the next deal they have, you get the Subbox Mini C with the tank and 120 mils of juice for $34.99.
Okay.
And then they have, let's see, 10% off over 200 premium brands of liquid. So all different liquids that's not theirs. 10% off. Here's a great one. The Clieto 120 plus 120 mils of juice for $34. Now the Clieto 120 is, from what I understand, it's a pretty beastly tank. I haven't ordered one of these yet. I want to, but I'm waiting for that other one that I ordered to try out before I get this one because I don't want 50 tanks on my desk. But for that and the 120 mils of juice for $34.99, I think is a really good deal. Let's see, what else do they have? Then they have the crap bundle. I call it
the crap bundle. What?
Well, they have this. No. I'm sorry. Wait. The next one. I gotta go to the way at the bottom for this. They have the low budget e-juice at could be up to as low as 29 cents a bottle.
Wow.
Oh my God. 29. Oh, they're all sold out. I can't believe people. Wait. There's Joytech juice for 87 cents a bottle, and it is. Let's see what they have. Espresso or Red Bull. You can get 6 milligram. Wait, no, you can't. You can get 16 milligram for 87 cents a bottle.
Wow.
It's hilarious because when you go there, all the juice that's 29 cents a bottle is like the juice that has like a clear bottle, and they took like a P-Touch and they just put the label on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I know.
That total crap China juice. Not even like Kang. It's like the Kong.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Well.
Let's see here. They got herbal flavor. They have the herbal flavor collection. Let's see what's in there. Pine?
Oh my.
Ooh, who would vape pine?
I don't think I want to vape that.
And 6 milligram is available. I wonder why.
Wow. Nope. Pine flavor. Nope. That's a nope.
Ooh, that'd be like vaping Pine Sol, man.
Pine Sol or like Buckley's with that, balsam pine taste.
Oh, pine.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, maybe it's something they like to vape in China.
An acquired taste that I haven't acquired.
Exactly. Let's see here. Then they have the tobacco flavor. They have a huge tobacco section.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start at 6 milligram. Yeah, it seems everything is below 6 milligrams always out of stock. You know, this is going to be for higher neck people, but it's 87 cents a bottle, so whatever. I'm getting off this subject now. It was funny though, seeing those clear bottles. I was like, oh, blast from the past. Okay, so what else do they have? Okay.
D. Millen says, so diplomatic, Tiger, about my complaints about pine flavor. Well, I try, D. Millen. I try.
Yeah, and don't forget that you can always get 600 mils for $60. Okay, so that's another great deal. All right, so you can always get 600 mils for $60. So plenty of juice to last you a long time. It would last nitro more than a day. So so we know that's good.
Maybe even a week.
But 600 mils for $60 is a good deal. So head over to Fucking Vapor, check it out. There's all kinds of good stuff over there. A lot of people are talking about their juice, and it's pretty crazy. And don't forget to check out their clearance section. That's the first thing I look at any site is their clearance section. So that one is up and running for another hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't get in on it now, you beat. All right, so that was that deal. I'm going to skip the newer deals first because they're going to be around a while. So I'm going to see the ones that are still going. Let's see if this one's still going. It is Groupon. This is a Groupon deal. And this is from Oscar over at Lotus.
All right. We love Oscar at Lotus.
Now,
what's he
I think
got?
you're going to get 5 50 ml bottles for $49. It comes down to about $10 per 50 ml. You're going to get one of each of his liquid flavors, LQID. We all had those, Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
He sent us all those. Now, if you've never used Groupon before, use coupon code FIRST, and you'll get 25% off that.
Wow.
Okay, so if you never use Groupon, use coupon code FIRST, and you'll knock off a significant chunk of that price.
That's nice to know.
Right, and it's going through Groupon. So if you've been interested in trying these flavors, now my favorite is the Kahuna. That is a caramel vanilla. It has some pie crust and tobacco flavors in it. And then there was another one that was really good.
Riptide was my favorite.
Which is an icy blend of sweet strawberry peach and tart green apple.
Mm-hmm. Really nice, really fresh and crisp. Very nice summery vape. If you love fruity vapes, you got to try Riptide.
And you got like a little bit of menthol.
A little titch. I wouldn't want anybody to be put...
Little tit, what?
A little titch. That means just a little bit, Joe.
I know.
There's no don't think of it as heavy menthol. It's not. There's just enough menthol in it to give it an icy freshness. So don't let that put you off if you're a little bit about a strong menthol. It's not a strong menthol. It's just enough to give it a cool, fresh taste.
The only one I didn't
like
like was the Hodad, because I'm not a mango and guava vapor. Oh no, guava, mango, and certain melons have that sour sponge taste to me. It's just
musty.
me.
There's a mustiness, and you either like it or you don't.
Like watermelon's fine, but like the cantaloupe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
I'm right
the
there with
guavas
you.
and all that stuff. Some people like musky vapes though, so go for it. I mean, there's a reason why people keep buying that stuff. So anyway, it's a great deal though. Head over to Groupon. This is from Lotus e-cigs. We all know them. Great people.
Yes.
And it makes really cool mods. So go over to lotusvaping.com too. And it's from Groupon, so it's a place you can trust. I go there every once in a while, and I'm like, oh, look at this, it's like, oh, they got a whatever for $10, and I want to fucking buy it. They're like the VaporJoe of everything, which is kind of cool. All right, so that one's still going.
Good stuff.
Now I know Lightning Vapes is dead, which was such a great deal. They had 30% off everything. That includes their wire, their wick, and they're really known for their wire over there. It's already cheap, so with 30% off, it's just like wire for days.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, while I'm looking, any questions in the room, Tiger?
Well, John Q has a strange one. He says, "Hey Joe, who am I?" Cough, 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 cough.
Does that include coughing up two disgusting pieces
of
green shit?
course. That's what he's referring to. That was pretty heinous. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen, Hillary got caught in yet another one of her coughing fits, and it seems like that time when the water glass went to the mouth, it was less of a sip and more of a deposit.
And then she drank from it.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's just,
you know what it was?
That's savage.
It was all the baby demons were being born.
Oh jeez.
They're like mosquito larvae. They have to get in water to incubate.
Wow.
Anyway, that was fucking disgusting. Like, if I was Trump, I would just show that to the world, just over and over and over again.
I just wish I could unsee it. That's all. But
it's like a bad porno gone wrong.
Oh. I'm with you, Ozzy. Ozzy said he might have thrown up in his mouth a little. Yeah, me too.
You should, she did apparently. All right, so let's get back to. I'm sorry. Any other questions besides the cough, 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 cough?
Oh well, actually, Kieran has the best comment to wrap that up ever. She probably got the taste of truth in her mouth.
Yes, yes.
Nice one. All right. All political commentary aside, if we're gonna squirrel out, let's squirrel out about Saturday.
All right, fine. If we must.
Somebody's got a birthday.
Yes, and you have to play the cheesy, crappy birthday song that you hate so much for me.
But we're not doing Mod Envy. Do you want me to do it now?
No, not now. We'll do it like next.
Okay, well, I'm a little relieved because I've actually never queued a video during a broadcast, so you might have just saved my bacon.
Yes. So anyway, I'm going to.
Are you still with us?
I saw the thing that Big Bam Boom put on, and I'm looking at the Hillary Clinton disgusting.
Oh no, not again. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, yes, I will be 44 years old, and a bunch of the people from Mon Envy are coming down to the house. Parents will be here. My grandfather, who is 91, is coming and still drives. God, I hope I have his longevity. Mm-hmm. And my sister and everybody's going to be coming down, so it should be a lot of fun. And so we're not having Mon Envy, and anybody wants to send gifts, you can do it through Facebook. No, okay. Did you know when I first started doing Mon Envy, a lot of the sponsors knew that I like Starbucks, and they would send me $5 Starbucks gift cards. By the end of 2 years, I had like $300 or $400 worth of Starbucks gift cards. I take like 40 people to Starbucks. Anybody want to go to Starbucks? Because I don't drink that much of it, but Jesus. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun, and I'm expecting a very, very, very large and expensive gift from Tiger.
It's in your truck.
Oh, that's just the stocking stuffer, baby.
Oh boy, are you in for a disappointment?
That's just the appetizer.
He needed a stereo, and you explain it. You know better than I do, but he needed sound stuff.
Yeah, well, I got a new truck, and I don't like factory, so that all gets ripped out. Like, I don't care. I had a nice Bose sound system in it, so I was like, I'll keep that. But the factory radio is just bye-bye. And so I got that, and what else did I get?
The XM.
Oh yeah, and I had to get the XM tuner for it and all that good stuff. So,
yeah.
So Tiger graciously paid for it as an early Christmas. Birthday gift for me. So thank you, Tiger.
Oh, you're welcome.
And if I knew she was doing it, I would have bought like the $1,000 one. Just saying.
Well, then you would have got the amount of my budget, and you would have had to do the rest yourself.
Don't listen to her. This girl's rich.
I'm a poor Canadian.
Yeah.
There's a couple other little things coming, but they're not going to make it in time. I'm a little disappointed, but there's something to look.
More cables from Fastech.
No, no.
All right, before we continue, Tiger has a cable fetish.
I have
Every
sickness.
fucking day,
I
go in my mailbox and there's a small package from some Chinese company with fucking cables in it, whether lightning cables, USB cables, USB-C cables, and I'm like, what is with you?
It's not every day, but you see, we keep getting different electronics. Now we've got different phones. The Note 7 has the new USB connection instead of, they started out with a USB, and then there was USB mini, and then there was USB micro, and then there was the USB that had the extra wing on it for more power for the Note 3, and I'm a person who likes to have a cable everywhere. I want one in my purse. I want one in the car. I want one at my desk. I want one where I charge in the bedroom, because I don't like to have to, run around and grab things and not know where they are. I always want everything at the ready, and they're cheap. So
Tiger, you
I
could
keep
make
finding
a Halloween costume out of your cables.
I don't know what that would be, but I keep finding things that are awesome, like replacements of the micro to the C, the new Type C, So had to grab a couple of those, and then of course these fancy nice pink one. I got him green, so you just got to do it.
And then there's braided, then there's flat braided,
That's right. And each has its merits and where you like to use it most. And then today I found some that have the cool little snap over ends. So the middle is the micro, and you can snap an end on the micro to give it your iOS connection, or you can snap a different end on it that gives it the Type C connection. So it's just your all-in-one cable. Perfect for the truck, I'm thinking. So.
You know what I think, guys? I think we're going to start a show about cables. You see how she lit up when she talks about cables? Yeah, she lights up, guys.
Everybody's got a quirk. That's one of mine.
Yeah, cables, and just she loves these little. She's not so much into vape mail as she is into getting like trinkets and things like that from.
That's not
from China.
True. That's not true. I love vape mail. I get really excited about it. But I did get mail today. I got a Pokemon hat. Okay, I admit it. Team Valor, represent. Woo! Anyway.
And then she got these little thingies.
Yeah, those converters. And Red Chick could talk about cables all day. My kind of woman. And John Q, you're right. Anything with an LED, I'm part Raven. If it lights up or glows or shines, I'm all into that.
What?
And you're right. If they made cables in a tiger or a leopard print, then I would have to have some of those too.
Wait, anything that lights up, glows, or shines? I'm interested.
I'm still talking about cables, Joe.
Oh, okay.
You can get those fancy ones that when there's power running through them, there's a little blue band that lights up.
What's the glowing part?
Just that little band around where it plugs in that lights up, so you know something's happening.
Oh, you said glows. I thought you said blows.
No, you just heard what you wanted to hear.
Oh, I could have swore you said that.
No.
Okay, anyway. I was like, what the hell? Cable blows.
Well, anyway, we totally
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't have a whole lot of deals to talk about anyway this week because they're all dead.
All right.
We're going to talk about cable deals. Tiger, bring one up. No, I'm kidding. All right. So.
Oh, what kind do you want? I got a million.
I know. She's got them all on lockdown, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. You have an RS-232? No, I'm kidding.
I guess, is this the right time to tell you I got a couple of those multi ones I was talking about? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can thank me later.
Well, apparently, this is even cheap. Wait, no? Okay, I know there's one other deal that is going on that is still active, and that's from Halo.
Oh, good.
Oh, I just fucked myself, didn't I?
You might have. Although I got to hand it to Primitive Farm in chat. This week, instead of DoneDeal, all things considered, with everything being finished for Labor Day, it's this week is Dead Deals.
Yes.
Nice one. Nice one. But yeah, if you're talking about Halo, we kind of have to talk about Shamrock. I need to get a sticker. I need to get a big sticker of a Shamrock to put on here.
Oh, well, that's easy enough. All right, so anyway, Halo lovers out there, if you enjoy your Halo, Halo can be a little expensive, but that's just how Halo is. It's how Halo's always been, and it's fuck. I swear to God, it smells like swamp ass and a skunk.
And cat piss.
Yeah,
but it doesn't taste like that. It tastes divine.
Yeah,
it's like the best minty cocoa ever. But
yeah, yeah, it's terrible. Yes, you'll offend people with it. Anyway, so let's get back to the deal though. So for 20% off, you could get your Halo at a decent price, because the I'm gonna get you later.
I hope so. Oh, I can't even growl. I still have vape in my. Oh, Kieran describes it as potting soil with a little dung mixed in. Yeah.
All right, so let me get back to the fucking deal. So if you go there, there's no coupon code needed. It's just applied in the cart. This is for all Halo Liquid. Now, like I said, Halo's always been kind of expensive, but with 20% off, it kind of makes it affordable. And it's for good reason. Halo's been around before I was a vapor. And they have some great flavors, like Tribeca is fantastic. Tribeca is probably my favorite.
Well, they've got a really special process, Joe. Instead of using the ready-made flavorings that many companies do, which there's nothing wrong with that. But their flavors are harder to replicate because, as you've said, they mix by actual the essence, the chemical. The
chemical composition.
Yeah, they are scientists, real.
Yeah. So. And at one point they only were doing it, a normal. Now they have Max VG and all the things that you want out of your juices. You can get the regular or the Max VG, whatever you want. Now I'm going to go through a Tribeca. It's great. Kringle's Curse, amazing. It is a buttermint. I don't know if you know what a buttermint is, but a buttermint is basically what you get when you leave a good East Coast diner. None of the shit in the Midwest or West Coast crap. I'm talking about a Greek-owned diner in Jersey. It's basically, they have a spoon, and there are these mints at the register, and you just kind of put them in your hand, and you eat them. That's exactly what Kringle's Curse tastes like. It's perfect. By the way, it's a fantastic name. Prime is good. Let's see. Let's see here. I never had Midnight Apple. They sound good, though.
Well, I will say Shamrock's great, but, you might want to enjoy that one on your own.
Now,
or outside.
Belgian Cocoa. Belgian Cocoa is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Belgian Cocoa is, in my opinion, probably the best chocolate on the market. Tiger will disagree with me on that, but I think it's the best cocoa flavor on the market.
It's
but
great,
it will offend people. It will offend people. So vape inside and alone. This is one of those, like, if you're going to vape in the John, that's where it belongs. But it tastes great. Black Calico. This is one I got into recently. It's kind of like a Black and Mild pipe tobacco. Really good flavor, and it's a newer flavor from them, and it's really good. Let's see here. They're moving into their Evo. I never tried their Cordoba, which I'm assuming is a cigar. I should get that.
I think you're getting desensitized.
No, I'm just in. Don't worry, it's building up. See, it's building up, and when we get off this thing,
they're afraid you're going to Dutch oven me, and what they don't realize is you have way too much pride. That's one thing I never have to fear. Joe would never do that.
No,
never.
No, I'd never do that. I'll shit on her. No, I'm kidding. I would never. I would never do any of that kind of stuff.
Wow.
No, I'd never, ever, ever do any of that kind of stuff. I think anybody who you have to have a level of decency when you're with your mate. I mean, if Tiger ever Dutched oven, I would have to divorce her. 'Cause I would. That's all I would think about. I'd be like, you pig. No?
Well, it sounds like we had similar upbringing then, because that would never happen either. So, not to worry.
And then they have another one called Pirates Creative. Never tried that. It looks like they came out with a few new ones over the course. But anyway, check it out, and you'll get 20% off. It is still going. I don't know how long. I did get the email saying it's been extended, so whatever that means. But get over to Halo.
Now they're asking in the room, if you're finished with Halo, I don't want to rush you. Did you cover the MFS $40 Nick? And Big Bam said you did. Is that a deal still going for our DIYers?
Well, that's a new deal. I'm trying to get through.
Okay.
Get through Labor Day
Get
deals.
through the history, and then we'll get to the current stuff. All right.
Right, because some of these deals are still current, but they may end in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Yeah. Let's make sure anybody who wants to get in on them can.
Hey, you know what? Shamrock's on sale, Tiger.
Right on, because, I was getting a little low.
Let's see, 30 mils. Let's go 6 milligram. Add to cart. Does this include the 20% off coupon? Let's go.
Wow, what a dog for punishment.
No, it doesn't. Okay, it's $9.99 for 30 mils, though. That's cheap.
Yeah, for
really
Halo, that
cheap
is cheap. Yep.
So for those of you who want a Shamrock Bomb, now, again, don't get me wrong, it tastes great. It tastes just like one of those beautiful mint chocolate Frosties you get. But if you want to Shamrock your loved one, what, baby? I didn't do nothing. I'm just vaping. Legally Dutch ovened your woman, and it ain't even your fault. Anyway, do you think it's because of us that Shamrock is now on clearance?
Oh, I hope not, because truly, I mean, it might be a vape best enjoyed alone, but it is a very enjoyable vape. No question about it.
I was just thinking though, it's like all the busting on the Shamrock we've done because the exhale's terrible. Like their fucking sales have just tanked with Shamrock.
It's something about chocolate/cocoa flavors. They're really, really hard to do, and there is something about the way that flavoring it vapes. It tastes terrific, but to the second-hand enjoyer, not so much. And the person vaping it never notices, because you've still got that taste and smell in your senses that is just terrific.
Right. Okay, so I have another deal. This one, I don't know how long this one's going to be going on, but this is an older sub-tank, but it's still very, 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 very usable.
Viable.
And it is viable, but usable, yes. And this is the Hercules.
Heracles, one of my historical favorites, absolutely.
And it works great. It's it came out at the same time the sub tank came out, which I still use the sub tank.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very good tank. You could still use it, no problem whatsoever. Comes down to just $10.77 from a Vapor Beast.
Oh, nice deal. Yep.
Use coupon code baby. Takes it down to $10.77. Now I have these. Tiger has these. They've come out with many upgrades since, but these are still great. And the good thing is, their heads are cheap now. So, I would still vape on these, and it's for the black versions, which tend to be more expensive. I don't know why, but they tend to be more expensive. So, if you're looking for a cheap replacement tank, or if you're looking for a new setup for somebody, you want to get them a cheap box mod and a cheap tank, there you go, right here. Perfect tank to marry with it.
One of the, as you were saying, Joe, one of the early sub-ohm tanks. So this isn't one of the ones that was really designed to go to 100 or more watts. But in the, I would say, 30 to 50 watt range, I think they perform beautifully. I was so excited about the Heracles. I was slow to adopt the TFV4 and the Cleto, because it was just like, why do I need that? I'm so happy with this. So for a really long time, I kind of put off trying those new tanks, and certainly still has a place in my repertoire.
Was that the one who got you on the Heracles? There was
Gosh,
one that you were like,
well,
nah.
the Cleto was the one that you really,
Oh,
really had to
Cleto,
convert me
yeah.
to, because by then I'd adopted the TFV4, and then it was like, it just can't get any better than this. But,
always
you
say
know,
that.
absolutely, the Cleto was an absolute winner. But if you're not an 80-watt vapor or in that range, even a 60-watt vapor, the Heracles is a great tank.
Yeah, it's great. And like I said, from Vapor Beast, they've been around forever. Really great people.
Yeah, and Big Bam nailed it. He says it's a great starter tank for sub-ohm for that price. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, what is going on here? Why did I do that? No, why did I set it up like that? Moron for doing that. Oh, that's why, because there's another link under it.
Okay.
I just want to make sure this coupon code still works. Give me a sec.
Oh, Square Primes has a winning combination. He's using a Cleto now with the Kentucky custard, the Kentucky bourbon custard you enjoy so much. Yep. Great pairing. Great pairing.
All right. So here is another deal that this thing is fucking cool, man. I bought 2 of these. It's called the Limitless Combo. Okay. Now normally these are $50. You can get them right now for 26 and change with coupon code MAP. I'll throw the link in the room. Now the cool thing is, okay, it looks like a normal RTA, blah blah blah. If you look at it, right? But what you do is, you see where it says where here, and then it says how to get it? Underneath that, it says click here for all the other decks you can get with this tank.
Oh,
Click
yeah.
that, and you will see there is a ton of different decks you can get for this. And you can get regular replacement heads for this too. So you'll just pull out the deck and put the replacement heads in there. And these replacement heads look sick. They're like really wide and crazy looking. And like I said, if you like, I've never seen an RTD. I guess this could be an RDA, an RTA, and an RDTA. Okay, all in one tank.
Lots of what's the word I'm looking for? Versatility there. You know, if you want something you can change up, and the nice part about that is it changes with you. Maybe you're not a builder today, but you're interested in building. Here's something that can grow with you.
And they've even added new caps now for the top for the mouthpiece. So there's all kinds of crazy things you can do with this. Which this is the way things should be. I like this idea. You know, because it's just going to fit everybody's build style. It's going to fit my style because I'm not going to build shit and just buy the replaceable heads. And it looks awesome, and it's cheap right now. It's only $20 and change, and the replacement decks aren't expensive. They're only $7. Some are between $8 and $7. The heads are a little expensive. They're 16 for 5, but they look, like I said, pretty aggressive.
Well,
Wide and
typically what we see is heads for something new always come on the market more pricey, and they come down over time. So.
Now somebody says, what's the Limitless iJoy controversy? I don't believe it has to do with iJoy, because iJoy and Limitless have been working forever. And I don't know. Now they're saying that they are cloning them. Listen, if you're going to work with China, you're going to get cloned. It's the fact of fucking life. You make a deal with the devil. You know, you're going to make money up front, and after that, you're fucked. You know, that's just the way. Hey, look at this. It ships on my birthday. The ETA is 9/10.
Nice.
So anyway, you know, if you're going to do it, if you're going to make a deal with China, just know you'll make your money up front, and that's it. You know, don't expect to have this exclusive shit. Every manufacturer I have ever spoke to, I mean, all the way down to the original Tesla. Okay, we're talking the 15-watt Tesla that came out from iVape. I was in Hangouts with them, and they were like, "Okay, we got a 3-month exclusive," And after that,
Yeah.
they get that's it. That's what they get. You get a 3-month exclusive. That's it. After that, they can clone you like no tomorrow. Depending on the contract, you still might get a piece of the clones, but normally speaking, you're just going to get paid up front for the 3 months. But that's just the way it works. Because what happens is these things come and go so fast. If you had an exclusive contract for a year, by the time your contract's up, this thing is fucking old.
Yeah.
Nope, you know what I mean? It's dead.
Yeah.
So they want to just blow it out as fast as they can. But anyway, regardless, this is fucking cool. I think this is this could be the future. This could be something that all new RTDAs maybe start coming out with, or maybe they'll, how like we have a 510 connector, maybe we can come out with a new standard for decks, that type of connector. You know what I mean? So, you can sell the body, and then the connector inside is universal, and they'll come out with all kinds of new decks and different colors and different tricked out things, and it'll just kind of be another style of connection, but for inside the tank rather than the 510 connector. What do you think? Thinking about that on the fly.
I think it's cool because it gives people a lot of options. They want to build it one way today. Now they want to change it up, but they love the way the tank works. Okay, now you can grab another deck. You want to go somewhere and you don't want to have to worry about building. You just want to be able to use just changeable heads. You've got that option too. I think it's cool. And especially, like I said, for somebody that wants to get into something where they're just starting to build and they're not confident with their skills yet, this has all kinds of options. I like stuff that gives you versatility. That's neat.
Right. And, Limitless, it doesn't really have much power here because Limitless can't come out with anything new in the U.S. He has to go to China. Mm-hmm. That's how it's working.
Yeah.
90% of your... I'm sure there's people working under the table making homemade mods, selling them. Okay, whatever, that's fine. But on a mass level, there's no way as a manufacturer in America can come out with anything new to sell to vape shops or online. So what they do is they source it to China. China makes it, and then people buy it from China. That's just the way it works. And don't forget, when you buy from China, there's like a billion Chinese, 2 point whatever billion. There's, and they vape, right? So when they send it over there, it's not just Americans buying it. Chinese people are buying it too, and then people all over the world. So that's just the way the American mod makers have to do it these days. But anyway, this is awesome, and for the price, it's cool. $26, you got something back. You could turn it to 27 different fucking things. I think it's badass. All right, so that is that on that really cool one. Now, let's see if this one's still going. Is it from the USA? It is. Okay. Damn, I'm good. Now, this is the original RX200, but this is the cool RX200. Okay, this is the RX200. That's the red and black. Now, Tiger has this one, but in the 2.3 version. But the color is stunning.
Oh yeah. Let me just bring up the picture, and then I'll show the original. Well, not the original.
Now, the cool thing about this, it's $39.53 free shipping from GearBest, but it's from the USA warehouse. Okay, so it's either coming out of LA or New York. Okay, so you're gonna get it fast. You're gonna get a regular post. I buy something from the United States, I get 3 or 4 out 5 days. And the regular RX200 is still a fantastic mod. It's still very, very relevant. Works great. I still use one. Tiger still uses one. But this is the sexiest one of them all, I think. This is the one that doesn't need a wrap.
And I was worried about it because I wanted it to be a nice, true, or like blue-toned red, but not burgundy, mind you, not maroon, not anything like that, not a Merlot, but a true red. And it has that slight, that blue undertone. Okay, you know how your reds can run to the orange or to the blue spectrum. This runs just to the blue, but it is just gorgeous, velvety finish. So you're black and red, and of course that's the original RX screen. So this screen here, but with this color combination.
Yeah.
And really, on my screen, it's actually pretty true. It's actually running maybe a bit more to the tomato red, the orange red. It's a little bit bluer red, but I was so pleased when this came in, and just gorgeous. Great feel, that velvety feel to it. Yeah.
Right. So now this was always the most expensive of them all. It was always the $40 range, $45. Even shipped from China, $45. Now you get it for $39.53, shipped from America, so free. So you'll get it pretty quick. So if you want to get somebody a mod, hey, shit, this, I know it's September, but this is, early Christmas gift, or shopping early for Christmas, or what have you. This takes 3 18650s, goes to 250 watts now with the upgrade. I don't know if there's been one since. Works. It's a workhorse, man. I've never heard any problems with it, really.
No, I have been using my RX200, the original one. The original one that was replaced. The original one grew legs when we were out for dinner one day. But the replacement I've been using just nonstop. This gets just beat up. This gets so much use every day because, of course, this is the mod that I keep my mad scope in. So this is never far from reach. And just won't quit. Still love it to pieces. Really excited to check out the upgrade, the 2/3. But either way, you can't go wrong. The RXs, I just love them. Just love them. And for those of you that are still concerned, I mean, I was early on. David, I see your comment. They're pretty big. Yeah, they are. And that's why I didn't get one for a long time. People were showing them and talking about how great they were. And I was like, that is a huge, it's got to be heavy mod, 3 batteries in there. Oh my gosh. Well, yes, but you have, humongous bear paws, Joe. You are not the average vapor. I'm a little more average. My hands are pretty, I don't have tiny little girl hands, just stunningly average. And I put off getting one, and when I finally did, even Tiny Vapor from ModMV said to me, no, Tiger, you got to try it. You're going to love it. And I thought, well, if she loves it with her itty-bitty little lady hands, maybe I can handle it. Well, when I got it in, and it just fits so nice in your hand, it feels so good in your hand. It's comfortable to hold. The buttons are just in the right place for your thumb. All my concerns just disappeared. So if you've been concerned about the size or the weight, you know what? I would say throw caution to the wind. I think it's going to be $40 well spent for you. I'm pretty confident. I've recommended them to a lot of people, and everyone comes back to me and says, "Oh, I love it." So,
yeah, it is. Or I'm still going to say it is the most popular mod. RX line, is the most popular mod line in vaping right now. As far as reach and scope, I think everybody I know has one at least, and they sell like crazy, and for good reason. They're fucking great mod. So that's that. But great price, $39 shipped from America. Go for it, guys. If you don't own one, or if you want a second one, fuck it, man. It's totally worth it. I have 3. I don't have the 2-3 yet. I gave that one. Gave that one to Tiger. But because I don't need 4.
Well, truthfully, I do have 3 RXs now, and I love them all.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Oh, John Q agrees. He says he liked it so much he bought 2. Yeah.
There you go. They're awesome. All right, now this one's more about style. This one, I just want to take a look at this real fast. Okay. Now this is new from Sigelli. This is called the J80. Just keeping you guys up to date on mods. Now these are cool, man. I just like the way they look. Now it's a smaller mod. It's only an 80 watt mod. It's 80 watts. It's temperature control. It's got 2,000 watt. I'm sorry, 1,000 watt. 2,000 mAh battery, and it does titanium, nickel, stainless steel, and as well as variable wattage. But it's a super small, compact mod. And I just like the way they look. They just look so fucking cool. Coming at $37.95 from America from e-cig.com. If you use coupon code I love you. Now remember, I love you is a one-time use coupon code. All right, so if you used it in the past, you can't use it unless you check out as a guest and use like a different email address. Then you can use the coupon code again. But it's 5%. You know what I mean? It's not like this big massive amount of savings. But for the price, it's really up to you. This for me is more about looks. Because you can get the RX for $39 and it's 200 watts. But these are just the newest offerings coming out, and I just want to keep everybody abreast of what. I love that. I love that word, abreast. Abreast of what's going on.
Oh my gosh, you are so 13 sometimes. We just got the coolest invitation in chat, Joe, and I can hardly wait to get you back north of the border and take you back to Alberta to visit my family. And I have a lot of extended family in Calgary. One of our viewers here tonight, hi Randy, is from Calgary, where I was born. And he says that when we do get to Calgary, he's going to take us out to Peter's Drive-In. They have been famous for decades for their absolutely legendary burgers and milkshakes. So, it's a date.
Okay. I just can't see myself going to Canada and going, wow, that's the best hamburger I've ever had.
Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. There's a reason this place has been just getting rave reviews for longer than I've been alive. So.
All right. I'll try.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I personally have never had the pleasure. My folks tell me they deserve every rave review they get. But and John Q says Canada will be good for you. Instead of just fuck you, it'll be fuck you, eh?
Oh, God. No, I'm going to correct everybody that says A when I'm in Canada. I'm just going to be like, what's up, B?
That's okay. We're going to remind you that the term with you does not have CH in it. With ya.
What's wrong with you? Anyway.
And that watermelon has a T. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
A boot?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand the about thing. I've never heard anybody say that. I don't say that. I say about.
Yeah, but still. There's plenty of you that say about.
No. Now, you can't
you
blame us.
Said it.
Hold on. You can't blame us for the Newfies. The Newfies have their own language. We don't understand them either. So, just saying.
What the fuck's a Newfie? Newfoundland?
Yeah, very good.
Oh.
See? You're learning.
Oh, okay. Well, just saying, I gotta learn these things.
Well.
I owned a Newfie, and not a person. I used to have a Newfie dog.
Oh, they're big.
Yeah.
But
I also have a Great Dane. And a Newfie ain't anywhere near the size of a Great Dane. Great Dane tower over a Newfie.
Oh, Anti, I love you. I said, don't blame us for Newfoundland, and he says, well, we don't claim Jersey either, so that's fair. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, everybody hates Jersey. Too bad we have per capita we have the most people in the state. In a state, we're crazy over here.
Oh, come on! You beat New York?
Well, New York City, no. New York State, fuck yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
We don't have more people than New York State, but per capita we do. But New York City, no. In New York City, there's 12 million people, or now 11 million people. But New York City's, an island.
Well, I still love the line when in the Madagascar movies, the animated movies, where King Louis. Or is it King Louis? No, it isn't. It's got to be somebody else, because I think King Louis was from the Jungle Book. Anyway, the Lemur King crash lands. They were trying to get to New York, and he gets out, and they're in the middle of the Serengeti or something like that. It's all desert, and he says, "This is New York. It's kind of a dump. Are you sure we didn't land in Jersey?" But all joke,
Right.
King Julian. Thank you, Jonathan. King Julian. You're absolutely correct. Thank you, Big Bam. The truth is, you guys get a lot of flack. But having spent the last year essentially here, It's nice. I like it. It's great. There's just an alarming lack of Rocky Mountain grandeur. So.
and manners.
Well, that too. But that's mostly here at home.
Well, that's true. And we don't fuck our sisters here.
Oh,
like other states.
Hey now. Hey now. Let's not be
We don't have sex with our
defensive.
sisters here.
Let's not be defensive.
Right, Tony in Alabama?
Ooh.
Alabama.
Boy, Tony sure takes a lot of flack.
Well, I'm not saying he fucks his sister. I'm just saying shit goes down like that.
Wow. I can just hear him, what he'd say right now. Fuck you, dumbass.
Fuck you, dumbass. All right. Roll Tide. All right, anyway.
Oh, Tide. All right. What else you got? Because we do have one other thing we wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit tonight.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's get back on the Nick deal. Well,
Aye.
first, no, well, let's not do the Nick deal. Let's do the first deal. Let's talk about GearBest's new geek. All right. You gotta pardon the you gotta pardon the Chinglish here. Okay?
Say what?
You gotta pardon the Chinglish here. It's called the Geek Vapor Party. Win an RC for your video. $0 profit for all supporter. I have no fucking idea what that means.
What does that mean? We don't know either.
Apparently, if you submit a good video and they like it, you're gonna win a drone.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
That's
I'm
fun.
assuming. Okay?
That's fun.
That's what I'm assuming. But anyway, so if you go to the first deal of VaporJoe's, basically it's another one of these, they call it a carnival. And they have, and it's cool, the way I like to look at it is, at first I go to the USA warehouse on the side, and it'll drop you down. And you can see what they got going on for USA. Now, everything in the USA warehouse ships from either New York or LA, and it's free shipping, so you don't have to worry about the long boat from China. It's in a huge selection, but there's some stuff there, including that RX200 we just talked about. And oddly, they have the black one. It's more expensive, just the straight black one, which it should be cheaper because it's not as pretty as the black and red one. But anyway, they have a bunch of stuff there. Now they have a place for people who live in EU, and then they have the classic just go up top to the hot sale area, and that's just everything out of China. And that's some cool stuff. And they'll have flash sales. Once in a while, they'll just pop up. Sometimes you can buy something for a penny.
Ooh, cool. I love getting
something
goodies for a penny.
It'll be something stupid, but it'll be a penny, and it'll be worth it.
They're fun.
Penny free shipping, I'll take it. I don't care what it is. It could be a, plastic dog shit for all I care. It's a penny, and it's coming in the mail. Honey, here's the dog shit I ordered. Whatever.
Honey, I got vape mail. Look. Oh boy.
You know what I'm gonna do? If I got plastic dog shit for a penny, I would send it out with one of my giveaways.
Well, that's taking a page from the TVA. They used to send cough drops and a half a pack of crispers with their prizes. I thought that was pretty. Oh, okay, half a box of crackers. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what a crisper is?
No, I heard crisps are potato chips.
Crisps are potato chips across the pond in Great Britain. But no, a crisper is kind of like a little cracker. It's a Canadian thing, I guess. Come to think of it, I've never seen them here.
A crisper here is something you put lettuce in a drawer in your refrigerator. It's called a lettuce
crisper. In a what?
There's a lettuce crisper in our refrigerator.
Yeah, but what did you say it was? It's a what in your refrigerator?
A drawer. A drawer. Drawer.
You went straight Jersey.
Oh, whatever.
It was
anyway,
cute.
It's a drawer.
It was cute.
Anyway, so crisper. Can I have some crispers? No.
Oh, well, you know what? I got to find a link now. I got to find a link because they're awesome. And you know what? I am seriously going to have to ask my mother to send us a care package of Canadian goodies. Ketchup chips, coffee crisp, chocolate bars, and apparently crispers.
Yeah, guys, they have ketchup-flavored potato chips in Canada. That sounds great.
Fucking awesome.
I want that.
I can't believe you don't have them here. I'm heartbroken for you. I truly am.
I'm sure they're somewhere in a state somewhere, but they definitely don't have them in Jersey. I mean, they could be in some, podunk place, or could be in California for all I know. I just never seen them in Jersey. Anyway, so on this,
Anti-Hero has them in the South. I assume you're talking about crispers or ketchup chips. I actually looked up ketchup chips on Amazon today thinking I would order him some for fun, but they're like $10 a bag and they're all like imported from Canada. I'm like, screw that. I'll get my mother to send some.
Okay, so guys, so here's an example of something I wanted to explain to you about what's going to be happening to the regs. Now, if you go to the Carnival page, that's the first deal on VaporJoe's. Click on the side, you'll see a little like wannabe guy with a beard vaping. Look under the Ultimate e-liquid area. Now, what a lot of vendors are doing is instead of coming out with new flavors, they're coming out with new, but they're sending it over to China. Okay? Now, I'm not saying these are specifically new flavors, but this is the way it's going to happen. These are real flavors from the real companies. And this is the way it's going to happen from this moment forward if you're going to want new flavors from new companies. This is one of the reasons why this doom and gloom, the sky is falling, everything has to stop. It doesn't, because they'll just send it to China and we'll buy it from China. Yes, it'll be slower. Yes, it'll, it's not, it's annoying, but that's just fucking life, right? And it's cheaper, because here's an example. Halo, 6 milligram at 30 mils is only $13.52. And Halo, it's $30. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you're gonna get your juice cheaper, and it's gonna be usually free shipping. And it's going to take longer, but the sky isn't falling. And they actually have some pretty damn good liquids here. I was just looking at some of them. Let's see here. Let's see.
Now, one of the viewers whose name I have to love because it's Tiger. Hi, Tiger. Says, Joe, the U.S. is going to block all imports. Thank Obama for that. I can't personally. I know I'm not technically an American. I can't personally think of one thing to thank Obama for, but in any case, yeah, it's kind of what Joe said. Good luck with that. That they're going to have to triple their staff.
Like, what are they going to do? There's no such thing as a nicotine sniffing dog. And these places sell other things. They sell cell phones and tablets and drones. What are they going to open every fucking package? And they don't put down e-liquid. Like when I get packages, they don't put down e-liquid. They'll just put, they put down electronic parts or what have you. You know what I mean? Are they going to say, well, there's a bottle and there's liquid in it, so it must be e-liquid? Of course not. There's perfume coming in. There's all kinds of solvents coming in. There's all kinds of different things coming in. They're not going to just say, it must be e-liquid. It's a fraction, a teeny baby fraction of the stuff coming in. And what's going on is we're all listening about the vaping boogeyman. They all want you to believe in the vaping boogeyman, so you buy these fucking closed systems. Trust me. I don't know anybody right now who's had a package seized, okay? I don't know. I buy shit all the time. Now, I'm sure that at one point there will be one big example. I don't know. Somebody will get their package seized, and it'll be everywhere, okay? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm still going to buy my shit overseas.
Well, and I can't say, Canada is different from the States, okay? But we have had, problems in Canada for a while, longer than you guys have been dealing with it. Health Canada put out an advisory, and it's not even regulatory. They don't have the power to legislate, but they said that they didn't basically like e-liquid. And I did have a shipment once from China tied up in Canadian customs. I called my post office when it was missing long enough, and they said, we'd love to deliver it, but customs hasn't released it yet. I said, give me a phone number. They did. So I called customs and had a conversation with them, had my shipment later that week. So, that's a little different than you guys. You guys do now have some regulations, but I think what I'm saying is in all my time vaping, that's the only shipment I had that was tied up. Believe me, I had a lot of freaking shipments to Canada. So most of them just, slid right on through to my mailbox. And, I did hear about other people. It's not that there won't be problems. There will. But they're going to be the exception, not the rule.
Why would there be? But why would there be problems? There's nothing in the regs about buying overseas. Nothing. Zero.
Well, for certain states, Joe, they demand taxes and stuff like that. You know, I can see, you know, for certain of the states, I know for certain,
Well, that's a state issue.
Say Indiana,
for...
Pennsylvania now, Utah. But it is a state issue. But I think what I'm saying is for the vast majority of stuff moving, it's not going to affect it.
I really don't. I could buy, and that's the other thing. I could buy cigarettes right now online if I want to. Right now, I could go buy as many cartons of
and that is
cigarettes
very tightly regulated. Yeah.
And they could easily go through a scanner and see your cigarettes, and I could still get fucking cigarettes delivered to my door anytime I want. So, if cigarettes are still able to do it, trust me, e-liquid will get through forever. I am not worried about it.
And David has a great point in chat, and I totally agree with you, David. He says sooner or later the U.S. reps should wake up. The ones in England and down under already said that vaping is 95% safer than e-cigs, or 95% safer than cigs. My apology, tripping over my tongue. And that is the truth. The tide is turning, just not fast enough to avoid some of the problems with these regulations, but it's an indefensible position they've taken, and it's only a matter of time, I believe, before it falls apart.
And Grumpy Ed has the best line of the night. My wife sees my package.
Lucky man.
All right, so let's talk about something, guys. Something serious. We don't normally do this on any of our shows, but it's important because we know this particular person. Tiger, do you want to take this, or?
Well, I certainly can. For those of you who've been around, for a little while in the vape community, for those of you who are somewhat new, you might not have had the pleasure of meeting her. I'm talking about Disney Linz, who's been, longer in this community than I have, and I've been around now for pushing 4 years. And, she's a dear heart. For those of you who've had the pleasure to meet her at a vape meet or, meet her online, you know what I'm talking about. Some tough days have struck. We got the word recently that her mom took a terrible tumble down the stairs and broke her hip. And thanks, Big Bam, for sharing the post. You saved me grabbing the link. Okay, well, just follow Big Bam's link. It took a lot to get to this point. Lindsay's not the kind to ever ask for help, although she's, very helpful herself. And that's the way it typically goes. People are willing to give of themselves and give of their time and heart. But, when it comes their turn, they're very reluctant to ask. But they're on tough times, and anything that can be done to help is very, very appreciated. Big Bam's shared the link. I've got a post on Facebook about it. And we're just asking you to just keep her in your heart, keep her in your prayers, keep her in your thoughts. If you can, share that post, get the word out. If you can assist, there is a GoFundMe to help them just meet some of their needs while Mrs. Disney Linz makes her long recovery. It's a grueling thing, and she's in a lot of pain. She's home now and on the way to recovery, but it's going to be a long time coming. She'll be out of work for the remainder of the year. Thanks, Big Bam. There's the direct links to the GoFundMe. And, we don't usually talk about stuff like this, but this one really tugged at my heartstrings. I've known Linz for a long time, and hate to see the family going through undue stress when they've got enough to deal with, worrying about making some of the daily ends meet. So,
Right.
We weren't close enough to offer rides or, occasional nursing. So we did what we could, and we invite you guys to do the same. Just whatever you can. And if that simply means just, some well wishes or sharing the post so others see it.
Give them some fucking money. They need it.
Everything is appreciated, and no amount is too small. So, don't want to put undue pressure, but she's
it's rare.
She's been a long time sweetheart of the community, so.
And it took a lot
Yeah.
for her to put that up.
Yeah.
It wasn't something like she's like, oh, let's just do GoFundMe. From what I understood, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, definitely not one of those cases where people you see so many things on those sites that I think you become hard-hearted after a while. It's like everybody's got a GoFundMe going, and some of them are ridiculous. I heard about one recently where a fair skinned fellow was using GoFundMe to get sunscreen. It's like, wow. Anyway, this is not that. So by the time it gets to this, it's. Yeah, and Big Bam, you nailed it. She's very private, very, holds her dignity dear, and so she should. I respect that, but everybody needs a hand up now and then, and I've been in that position, and so.
And busting a hip is no joke, because I've had gout in my hip, not broken my hip, but I've had gout in my hip once or twice, man, and that's just gout, man. That's fucking painful. You don't realize how much you need your hip.
Yeah.
Until something goes wrong with it, and holy shit, to break a hip, I couldn't imagine the pain that you have to go through, because you gotta you gotta eventually start walking again, and all this other stuff, and oh man, I think that'd be worse than a knee break, to be honest with you.
Oh, I've broken a knee, and believe me, I've had a hip be out of joint, not comfortable. I'll take my broken knee over that any day. I have broken my kneecap twice. Okay, and
all from kicking me, by the way. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, that was long before I even knew there was a VaporJoe. But
sometimes she wants to.
Sometimes I want to. I admit it.
Anyways, so guys, like I said, you can give anything, $5, $10, $1, whatever.
Yeah.
Just throw something if you can.
A share,
and like I said,
a like, anything.
Yeah, share it on Facebook, whatever. I mean, that could do more than anything. But like I said, she's also, for those of you who remember the thing of Mofos. Remember Mofos?
Yes.
Those little mustaches.
Yeah.
For your, she's the inventor of the Mofo.
Mm-hmm. It was a little mustache that went over your drip tip, so when you vaped, it looked like you had just the coolest. Yeah. I have a pink one.
Yeah, and then she came up with cup vapes. Cup vapes for your car. So many years ago. All this was many years ago. But like I said, her mom is basically the breadwinner of the house, and she can't do anything. So off to the races.
And if you've been around long enough, you may have even had the pleasure of meeting Disney Lynn's mom at a vape meet, because she did accompany a few times.
She secretly likes me.
Oh, she's a spitfire. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting her in person, but in Hangouts a few times, and she is a spitfire, great lady. So
she is awesome. She's awesome. I've hung out with her a few times, Disney Lindsay and her mom, and her mom. Disney's awesome too, but I mean, her mom is fucking awesome. Really cool lady. Like, I would be like, Disney, you want a drink? No, her mom's like, I'll take one.
So thank you for indulging us to spend a little time on that, and we appreciate anything and everything you guys can do to further the word and help out.
Okay, awesome sauce.
All right, Joe. We are at 29 minutes past the hour. Do you have anything else you want to share with our lovely viewers?
Well, we could do the Nick Base one, just the last one.
All right. Bring it on.
For those of you who are still scared of the vaping boogeyman, now's a good time to stock up on Nick Base.
Or just an avid DIYer.
Now, there is something that's wrong with this deal. I said this deal only works on 100 milligram Nick Base. I'm wrong. It works on all the Nick Base.
Good.
I believe. But the 100 milligram Nick Base is probably the best to get, because you get more bang for your buck. Basically, you're going to get 1 liter of 100 milligram Nick Base for $40. Now, I know My Freedom Smokes uses Elderbox as their that's what I believe. I mean, they've been using it for a while. I don't know if they've switched or anything, but when I bought Nick Base, it was Elderbox. And it's all batch tested, blah, blah, blah. They have all the readouts. And I've trusted My Freedom Smokes for a very long time. They have a fantastic DIY section. Flavorings, pipettes, gloves, beakers, whatever the hell you need, test kits, those little coats you wear, fumigators, whatever. They got it all over there. But as far as this deal is concerned, it's for Nick Base. And use coupon code MFS40NIC, so MFS40Nick, brings your 100 milligram Nick base down to $40 for a liter, and that will last an average vapor a long time, a very, very long time. Especially if you're vaping like 3 milligram, you could basically times that by 33.
Yep.
That's how much juice it's going to make.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you could turn 1 liter into 33 liters
Yeah.
of juice. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to take you to vape 33 liters of juice, but I guarantee you it's going to last a long time. So not including the PG and VG, and stuff like that. So head over there, check it out. And if you're looking to re-up on your Nick base, or just put some away in the fridge for the zombie apocalypse that may come from the FDA. And a Nick base is good if you throw it in your fridge for a couple of years, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yep,
I know
absolutely.
Tiger had 100 milligram Nick base for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just be sure to store it very responsibly. If you've got children in the house or pets, you want to make sure it's somewhere where they absolutely can't get into it. I used to keep my 100 milligram Nick in a lockbox in the fridge to keep it fresher, the fridge, and in a lockbox, so that if my little one did ever decide to rampage through the fridge, he wasn't going to get far. So just do be aware of that. Now, there is a question in chat I would love to address before we call it a night. Frankenstein has a great question. He says, any advice on dealing with a wife that's not supportive of me vaping? It kind of depends on the circumstances. You're saying now that you were a smoker, but she does not smoke. Sometimes a lot of the reticence for people around you to adopt your new habit and support you in it is misunderstandings. Let's face it, there is a ton of misinformation out there being put forward by organizations that have ulterior motives. Let's be honest. So be sure to feed that with information that the advocacy, okay, I'm stumbling over myself. The advocacy groups are a great source of information, of true information about vaping and how much safer it truly is than smoking. Now, certainly she's not going to want you to do something, if she wanted you to quit smoking, she's got to be happier with something that's 95% safer. A couple other little tips, maybe not blowing clouds in the living room if she's already a little bit put off, keep it a little lower key. And choose flavors that smell good. In other words, don't do what I do to Joe. Maybe leave the shamrock and choose something that smells nice to her. You'll get a little more accommodation. But basically, take it slow. And if it comes to vaping when you're not around her, that may be one of the things you need to do. But certainly, I bet, in my experience, most of the concern, my family was concerned. My mom really wondered. She had read some of the articles about exploding e-cigs and, oh my goodness, what's in it? Is it antifreeze? And of course, when you start to break down those misconceptions with facts, people get a lot more on board. My family's thrilled now because it means I'm not smoking.
Yeah, my sister thought it was the worst thing in the world until she started vaping.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. So remember, I think this is going to close the show. No Mod Envy this Saturday. DoneDeal the following week, and then the next Mod Envy, we will be doing the giveaway for the 2-year anniversary for Vaping Underground. So the Xbox One S 2 terabyte edition. So just 10 days away from announcing the winner.
Yes,
so
yes.
Get your entries in, bitches.
And I'll drop the link for the forum here. You'll find all the information in the big announcements bar about how to enter. And make sure you get in. There's lots of ways to enter. Oh, thank you, Big Bam. Has a direct link. Terrific. There's lots of ways to enter. You can get more than one entry. But remember, it only takes one entry to win. So just make sure that... No, don't apologize, Big Bam. You are an incredible help. You just rock it. You keep going. And make sure that you create an account over at the Vaping Underground. Of course, you have to be a member to win, because we're going to be contacting you through the private message system. So watch for those. Good luck, everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you next week here, and of course, in a week and a half on Mod Envy.
That's right.
Nighty night.
Total entry is 151551. Sounds like a lottery number of some kind. 151,551.
Well, ciao, Bellas.